She got right. We're gonna see Jennifer.
No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we gon' hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side.
YouTube.
We are just to the west of you, Coach, on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, And they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Houston Texans. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Now Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Still on his feet. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards.
Well, Park, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
They just got that bitch on me so easy.
His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's the second-year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ready. Blue ready. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
A first down throw for Winston. And that is incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The 2nd-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. You gonna take. You got tight. You got tight right there. Let's go.
From the gun, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. A first down carry for Smith. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Jones. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll try again with Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone.
You finna get you some shoes.
Tampa Bay. Ronald
What kind of shoes you about to get?
His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
You getting some new shoes?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Watson. He's got the hook up to Miller. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. These 2 teams all tied after 1. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jason Pierre-Paul has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Watson off play action. He completes this to Russell Gage. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a first down throw. Watson being chased out left. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll take this.
Damn, I was on there.
For a Texans touchdown.
The game ain't over yet.
DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have
What you want to
taken
do?
the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his
Stop before you
rearview
fall out the
mirror, he
bed.
goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there.
And get some shoes.
To the 33-yard line.
You might get a 4th of July fit. You might get a 4th of... Did you hear me say it?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to
Yeah.
yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some
Walmart got way
adjustments.
more people than the shoe store.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Jameis now on first down. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his
Play the
great
game.
year continues.
Tell her to go find you some clothes.
After the sack, here's 2nd and
She ain't
11.
doing it.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Jameis to throw it. Oh, he's going to go for it all. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it.
I'm doing something. You gotta wait. I'm almost at halftime, baby. Go ask Mimi. Mimi will get you some clothes. It ain't finna be no night. Let me go. You're choking me. Landon coming over here today?
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion.
Who told you that?
This one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
It might, but you need to get off of me. You're hurting my arm. Come on, Mar. I can't focus.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half.
Go HB me right quick. I'm doing something bad.
These dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 29, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller.
The outside.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown.
Damn, Moore.
Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans have retaken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Young tight nigga.
Back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good.
Yeah, that's
I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Everything revived.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
This shit funky, man. I gotta score in a minute. 16 seconds.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Smith trying to run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ito Smith with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails.
I get the
over
comment
end
from
line.
Mama.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal, give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Final play of the half here, Winston. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
They got double team.
So
Still got to say.
halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Good morning, Mom. How did you sleep? Why are you smiling?
The offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On 2nd and 9, Winston looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they get him down.
You'll find something to
takes it across the 40-yard line.
Cheated to get some shoes or something. You told her you was buying her some shoes, or you said you was going to get you some shoes? And you said yeah. And you said yeah, huh? So. That's your vitamin.
First down, Winston. That's complete to Smith. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
39 yards there, a big one. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as the Buccaneers
Yo, 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 yo.
Following the touch.
There's a 7 to 10 day delay. What's wrong with the mail?
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense to put something on the board, get some momentum here.
Yeah, now I can hear
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
I didn't try to OD DeAndre
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
work.
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On second down, it's Miller. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Short. Got that much love.
Here's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 30 yards.
I don't know why it ain't working.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
A first down carry now for Miller. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
What?
Back to throw, Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30.
Yeah, that bitch broadcast.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Real virtual.
If you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him.
Just stop
Show
right
him
here, though. This stop don't matter. I'm going to try something. I know I shouldn't do this, though, dude. I know I shouldn't do this, though, bro.
From the red zone now, Watson. Flush to his right. But it's incomplete.
It ain't over here, baby.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
I hit him, though. That was big right there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he's in. Touchdown.
He hit me with it.
Jordan Akins. with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
Real talk.
As his guys have cut
I'm
the
Neto,
lead down to
but
2.
I just ran the wrong way.
I know Paul Revere talks about by
I just
land
ran
or
the
by
wrong
sea,
way.
right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this
so
game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history
I got
class.
this.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
No.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after
Chris
this.
Godwin.
This is the NFL, and it's on
He's a superstar. That nigga caught a touchdown earlier on the post, so nasty.
Ready? Blue wave. 55. You ain't going nowhere. Check 15. Check 15. Switch.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston escaping the pressure right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Switch. Check nickel. I see the legs. Check 45.
They begin with a run by Miller. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
OD. You got to OD.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Faking the give. Now Watson.
You got OD.
Force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now on 2nd and 13, Winston, complete to Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Put your legs in
Most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Flip it.
Now Winston on 4th down. He's got Evans. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they try to sweep to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 6-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
That's big, son. That was
not a bad return here.
That's big, son. I thought they were going to drop a cover to him 4th inches.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
She had it on her head.
We'll see how they attack him here. In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson, his throw incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well.
Damn,
they check their timing. It's going to affect what you're doing.
Yeah, they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, it's Watson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that. Now Watson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, defense.
Watson. They'll roll him out right. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's Watson. He's got Fuller. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
You can't in the fourth quarter if you're down. You can go for it if it's if it's less than 4th and 3. Go spit it out.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like,
yeah, you know, it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Somebody go black to the stuff.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl.